Yo, welcome to a brand new episode of Society and Pop Culture 101. I am your instructor, BK Spades.
And I'm Instructor Novocaine.
And we want to welcome you back to the show as a whole since we've been on
Yes.
break for like what, since June?
No. Yes.
Yeah, it's been
First
a
of
while.
all, this season of Society and Pop Culture 101 has been a quite interesting season. And we're coming back really late in the month because we were supposed to be back like maybe 3 weeks ago. But life
Yeah,
happens.
life has been happening on a whole nother level of life happening.
Life. I told you the other day, I said, is it me or is it because it's the babies? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe blame the kids. They're gonna see this and be like, oh, so it's our fault. And I'm like,
and
yeah,
will,
a
and
little bit.
will. I didn't even announce here that we are expecting number 2. So
Oh, congratulations.
I love when you say congratulations to me in public because it's like thanks. Amo. Amo. Amo.
You know I like this button. You know what it is. Okay. So on today's episode, we are going to be talking about cookouts. Okay,
Mhm.
not cookouts, but the people we would invite to the cookout if cookout invitations were still open to the public. And if we're talking about the public, like in 2020, we shut down the cookout invites to white people, right?
We did.
So
Did we? I mean,
okay,
me and you.
we did, and like most of the internet, but a few people still be inviting people to the cookout. Okay, because the whole purpose of shutting it down was like we can't invite people into the culture because they could dance pretty well, or because they say one cool sentence about black people, and then you're like, oh, they're down for the cause. Okay, but we're not here.
They're down for the cause.
We're not here to be like political or anything. We are here to talk about those people that we dig, that we want to bring to the cookout. Okay.
Yes.
So whether it's a real person, a person from a TV show, somebody from a comic book, a cartoon, these are the white people that we would bring to the cookout. Okay. Hey Nessa.
Hey,
ECN
Nessa.
right there.
Hey, my bouquet.
We don't be going live. We're gonna try to go live a lot more in this second half of the season, actually.
Yes. A lot of people probably don't even know, but we used to do a lot of a lot of live episodes when we were still a BK Spade show. But since
Yeah.
we've been Society and Popcorn 101, I think our first live show was at the beginning of this season.
It may have been. It may have been. We did one for the beginning, then we did one for the mid season, and here
Yeah.
we are again.
And then here we are again. We're
Well,
back.
shouts out to Nessa. Shouts out to all our CCN brethren and sisterin over there,
Yes.
because it's always good to hang out and be with you guys and see you guys come through. Okay,
Yes.
so Novocaine, who was the first white person you are bringing to the cookout?
The very first white person that is getting a re-invite. Well, technically, if I'm having the cookout, I'm always inviting this person, and that is my dear friend Becky. Becky, I love you. I've known Becky since I was about 18 years old. She is actually one of the key people in my life that helped me along my mental health journey. She is probably one of the first people to understand and just allow me to grow from that 18-year-old to
Yeah.
the woman I am today. So Becky is always getting an invite. That's my girl. I can't wait to see you again. I love you.
I'm side eyeing you right now because I feel like that was a bit of a cop out. No, listen.
It's not. It's
Hey,
not. You never said, are they
okay.
celebrities? Are they
Okay.
actually people in your life? And I was like, that's why I said I got a solid 4.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that one. But for the rest of the list, anybody that we know in real life, automatic. Because let's just be honest.
Automatic.
Yeah, like
Automatic.
if we being real, I know a ton of white people that are like super cool that I
Mhm,
will
mhm.
always invite to the cookouts, like my
Okay, so
own
someone I've
real
never
life
met.
personal cookout. We're talking about the non-personal proverbial cookout that we always talk about on the internet.
Okay.
But
Okay.
let me jump in with
Now that
mine real quick.
yeah, because I gotta switch my list now.
It's fine. Becky can stay. She's
Oh, she's
cool. Becky,
staying.
Becky,
Becky is
you cool.
staying.
You stand. But I like the
Mhm.
way Nessa, the homie Nessa, just kind of stepped on my toes a little bit with this one because she
That's your
said
person?
Chris Evans.
That's one of your people?
I wasn't gonna bring Chris Evans the person. I was gonna bring Chris Evans, Captain
I
America,
knew it.
because what? First of all, I mean, technically it's the same person, technically, but like Captain America is cool. You know what I'm saying? Once he show up with the shield, because you know he bringing the shield, it's an automatic conversation piece. Everybody's gonna stop. He's gonna have like the coolest stories to tell
Mhm.
because we're gonna like get to talk about stuff that happened in like World War One and Two and all that good stuff. So yeah, Cap's gonna bring like the old man, young man vibe at the same time. It's a
But is
unique
he the oh, if he's Captain America, like you said, if he shows up as Captain America, that's the
shows.
only way he gets the invite.
I would invite Chris Evans. Chris Evans is cool.
I can't
Yeah,
tell.
I like Chris Evans.
I like Chris Evans. Chris Evans actually looked like he's a good person.
Yeah, he seems solid. Like
Oh, I better not find nothing out about you in 10 years, Chris. I bet not find out nothing about you in 10 years.
if
But
we're
yes,
talking
he's
about
it's like
if
a
we're
good.
talking about solid celebrity, Chris Evans seems to be solid celebrity.
Yes, yes, yes.
Nessa, we should have just brought you in on the episode because yes,
I don't
first of
know.
all, the Jamal
Oh,
Evans.
Jamal, Christopher Jamal. I was about to say
I
who
was
is
about to say that
Christopher.
is not Chris Evans' middle
That
name,
is
is it?
not his middle name.
Is this
That's a
like the
funny
Cody
little
Rhodes thing? Is this like the
bud.
Cody Rhodes thing?
Yes, probably, probably.
All
His
right,
middle
so
name
who?
Raheem.
Yeah, Cody Raheem. Okay,
Wow, it's wild
so
out here.
Who are you bringing?
Up, up next, I am going Anthony Starr. Anthony
Hmm.
Starr is the guy who plays Homelander in The Boys. One, he's not as tall as he seems, so I would love
Okay.
to like crack on him. And then two, every time I see him online, everyone talks about everyone that's on the cast, they all talk about like how great of an individual he is. And us as viewers, we don't really get to see him like that. We just get to see Homelander. And plus I would like to like kind of prank all of my friends to see how their reaction would be like, why did she invite Homelander? And I'm like, that's just the guy he plays on TV.
Oh yeah, because I'm definitely side eyeing you for bringing in Homelander, like automatically. Like all the people you could have brought, you brought Homelander,
There's gonna be
but
little
Anthony Starr
whispers.
do seem pretty cool though.
They're gonna have little whispers going around the party. Is that Homelander? What the hell is Nova doing? Who?
Jamal, Christopher
Jamal.
Jamal. Uh,
Oh,
so
Raheem. She talking about Raheem. That's the name that everyone gave him.
Cody, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so second person that I would bring to the cookout, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
now
he
so
would be
you,
real chill in the house. Like he gonna come out for a couple of just because he's older now. But
yeah,
like if we when we were growing up, I think he'd be on the dance floor. But like I think
yeah,
he'll like now he'll be in the house. He'll go outside for a couple of plates and things like that. But
he would be the only other person I think because I'm coming off the cuff with this list for myself. So unless I find somebody else, I think he's the only other person that I would invite that could touch the grill. Like,
you
cause
think
he'll probably.
you think he got the sandals in the closet?
I know he got the Unk sandals,
The
the
Unk
grilling Uncle sandals.
sandals. Yeah.
Bill Nye got the grilling Unk sandals for real, and
I think I can see that. I think I can
not
see.
only would he be snapping, like he would bring like that scientific edge to grilling, and
You
that
got a
in
point.
connection to the seasonings that's already
You
meat.
you see now when you said it like that, now you cooking.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Bill Nye definitely coming
Now,
in with the heat on the grill.
damn, I want a rib and a burnt hot dog right now.
See? I'm sorry, I didn't mean
He
to bring
probably
that up.
burns the best type of hot dogs. Like when you throw the science in there, it changes everything because cooking is a science whole
Yes.
time. So like,
He probably know how to burn it just right.
bruh,
Just right.
bruh, I'm hungry as hell.
Given in lieu of what you said at the beginning of this episode, yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. All right. So who's your next? Who's your next person that you
I
bring
don't
in,
know.
inviting to the proverbial hypothetical cookout?
I don't know.
No, don't be changing the whole
Um,
list up now.
I told you I had 4, but you said nobody personal, so
I
I'm gonna
definitely did
down to
say like
1.
celebrities, fictional characters,
You
cartoon
did?
characters. I did. I
I could
did.
pick cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Peggy Hill.
Peggy Hill. Peggy, not Hank.
Mm-hmm. First of all, if Hank comes to the cookout and we ain't got propane products,
Touche. He's not eating
you see what I'm saying? It's going to be an issue.
because most black
But
people, we're
Peggy,
definitely
like,
using charcoal.
see what I'm saying? When we're
Yeah.
talking about like cartoon TV moms, I feel like Peggy is probably one of the most wholesome for sure.
Yeah.
I pick her over Marge any day. Marge has like a chip on her shoulder. Lois is an idiot. God forgive me.
She's
Uh,
not one of those smart idiots, though.
and she's not a smart idiot. Exactly. She's not
No,
even
I think she is kind of smart. Like,
Lois.
yes, compared to everybody else in the show, Lois is almost a straight man. Okay. Being a straight man doesn't necessarily mean you're smart, though. So I can understand that. I can understand the Lois. Yeah, she might be a little slow.
Oh, you got me snorting. Oh my god.
You know what though? Okay, so my only problem with bringing Peggy would be not to shame anybody for anything, but if it's a crowded cookout, you gonna trip over her feet because you know she got them dogs on her. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot that part.
That's a ending event right there with her feet. Speaking
A chilmo.
speaking
Chill. Chill.
speaking of canning events, I'm gonna go uh um mm, I'm gonna go Morty.
Morty.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Morty. What's Morty's dad name? Like it just really just went out of my mind real quick.
Jerry?
Jerry. Okay, so I would take Jerry, but I feel like Jerry would touch the girl too much.
Yeah, Jerry be in your business too much.
And I'm be like,
Morty,
yo, Jerry, we don't need you on the
Morty
grill. We
though,
got Bill.
he's a kid. Kids ain't
Morty
fun
is
at
a
the cookout.
Morty is a kid, but after episode 1 of the recent show, he lived like 3 lifetimes at this point.
But he forgot it. He forgot.
Yeah, okay, touche. We gonna pull him right before he forgot it. I think Morty would be cool. The only thing is you have to like make sure that he's not around any other girls because Morty is stupid around girls he like. But other than that, I think Morty would be a good person to bring to the cookout.
Morty's a kid. He ain't invited my cookout. I mean, if there's other kids there, sure,
It's
or
a family.
whatever.
Maybe it's a family event.
Maybe it's family. It might be. I mean, I got a family, so it's a high possibility. If I want to cook out,
Yeah.
it's going to be a family event. Facts.
All
Her
right. Who you got on?
mom. What?
You,
Oh, I
you
still got hit for. I still got hit for.
just random.
Damn. Random. This is actually kind of sad.
Why is it kind of sad?
Because, like, okay, I was never really a big fan of the whole, oh, you're invited to the cookout. This person's invited to the cookout. That person's invited to the cookout.
But this
It
is
just,
hypothetical.
I know, but even speaking, like I said, like, I'll get into that a little later. But anyway,
We'll talk about that
I
at
got
the
one
end
more.
of
I
the.
do got one more. I do have
Okay.
one more. Jim Carrey.
Oh, automatically, but which Jim is showing up? Because Jim be tripping sometimes.
It don't even matter. I don't care.
All Jims are invited.
All
Jim
Jim
and his multiple
and his multiple.
personalities.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Jim Carrey. That's it.
Honestly, I don't even have a rebuttal for that. I will allow that one wholeheartedly.
I
Actually,
love Jim Carrey. I'm a huge fan. Huge fan.
okay.
Shout out,
So
shout out, James. I see you, man. See you.
since we are Happy National Refreshment Day.
Thanks. I'm drinking water.
Wait, is that a thing?
Come on now. It's America. We have a national everyday thing.
Okay, touche. Okay,
Every day there's
so
a thing.
all right, so this is not a controversial pick at all. But since we're talking about wrestling or a wrestler a little bit later in the episode, so stay tuned for that. Mick Foley,
Oh, that's a good one.
yeah, every personality, but maybe not Dude Love. I don't know,
What? Why not? Why not do love?
because my party is a drug-free environment, okay,
Oh, okay.
and Dude Love might like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
He
don't know if he'd
said,
be able to hold himself and not do anything crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Don't smoke your reefer over here."
Yeah, but then again, I might have to throw Morty out because Morty be doing stuff too. So
He be doing drugs.
space drugs at that.
He
Like,
be doing drugs. Okay.
okay. I'm shocked we don't have any controversial picks.
I don't want to be controversial when it comes to the Caucasian people because they ain't my business.
Touche. Caucasus. You know what? We're gonna move on.
I think I just
So
made that up. I'm pretty sure I did.
so those are the people. Oh no, I got one more, and this is I'm gonna go with Stan Marsh. This is the last one. Stan Marsh from South Park.
Oh, Stan.
Yeah. I don't know. I know kids.
Why? I mean, Stan. I mean, even Rick. I mean, not Rick. Even Morty was like, after I said that, I was like, even Morty was like, aren't we 30 or something?
Yeah.
Because
So
they've
yeah.
been on air so long, and Stan has been on air since 1999. That's a grown man by now.
So is there one
Crazy.
fictional character you would absolutely not bring to the cookout?
One fictional character I would absolutely not
You know what?
bring.
Anybody, one person that you would absolutely not bring to the. It don't even have to be fictional.
Hulk Hogan. I love that silence.
I don't know. You know what? We're gonna end the cookout conversation there because we do have last things to talk about, and
It got so dark. I'm so sorry. I'm
it
so
did. It did. That's why I chuckled. It did get a little dark right there. So we got last things to talk about, and today, here recently, we've had quite a few celebrity deaths and
Mhm.
political deaths at that as well. Um,
Mhm.
I think the biggest one for me is definitely Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Huge, 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 huge. Rest in peace. Rest
Yeah,
in peace.
I haven't said anything on my timeline because I was saving it all for this episode.
Mhm.
Um, growing up watching the Cosbys and then watching him go from the Cosby Show to like Malcolm and Eddie, and then as an adult watching him move into like medical dramas, and
Yeah.
I did not see Lil Theo Huxtable becoming the actor that he became.
Actor. Okay?
Even actor,
Actor, okay?
even if we're being real though, even on the Cosby Show, especially toward the end there, he started getting like huge reps and he was doing really big moments. And man, if there's one actor I am going to miss, it is definitely going to be him.
Yeah. Theo definitely hit hard. Like you said, Malcolm Jamal Warner was just so talented, and the fact that he was still rather on the younger side. You
Yeah,
know, it was like we could have seen so much more of him throughout life, but it's just one of those sad reminders that you just never know your time. You know,
true.
um, I wasn't even hip about his activism work, and it's crazy that I wasn't hip because like you think you're seeing a lot, but sometimes you're not really seeing a lot. You may be seeing a lot of one thing, but you're not
Yeah,
seeing a broad representation of everything going on. And
true.
I went back and saw some of the things he was saying, and I'm just like, bruh, how did I miss it? Um, those will be echoes for the future. And he definitely left his footprint, handprints, knee prints all over. And my true condolences goes out to his family and his loved ones and all of the fans, because I know Malcolm Jamal Warner is a household name for us growing up. You
Yeah,
know, we knew him. That was
and
our brother. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and I feel sad that we as a community, I feel like we took him for granted.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we did give him his flowers like we were giving the cast of this different world their flowers.
Hmm.
Or when we seen Lil Rudy Huxtable show up in
Yeah.
a Tyler Perry show, you know. And I honestly feel like we missed a moment with that. And I'm hoping going forward that we can give him his flowers even though he's not here.
Yeah.
And we definitely should put like a spotlight on how amazing of a brother he was, how amazing of an actor he was, and how amazing of a person he was going forward. So
Yes.
he's always going to be in in my Hall of Fame in my mind, and I am going to champion the things
Hey
when we talk
y'all.
about actors and stuff. Oh yeah, we got a lot of people
Hey Mimi. Hey
dropping in
John.
the block. What's up, Evelyn? We got Evelyn in. We got John, CCN people, the family. What's going on, y'all? Glad to see y'all pop through for us.
Evelyn's Mimi, just let you know.
I didn't know that. We got like
I
dual
know you
names
know.
around here.
I know. I know you didn't know. Huh?
Wow.
What?
I need y'all to have one name, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
If so, I ain't gonna put you on blast on live. I ain't gonna say it. I'll
We've
say
been
it later.
interacting this whole time, and I thought these were two different people.
Ex-
Wow.
Hello, exactly. I am not about to say nothing. I'm not even going to say nothing.
Okay.
I ain't
So
gonna say
I'm gonna
nothing.
no. I'm gonna defend myself. Okay. So to my listen, I had disappeared for like a month and a half. Okay.
And
And
did.
then when I came back, it was a lot of people. Well, we had a bigger CCN family when I returned. So, I'm just saying.
CCN
Um,
grew exponentially.
oh yeah, like the Grinch did at the end of that movie.
Man.
Um, we gotta move on because we got two more. Because again, deaths come in threes.
Mhm. Everything's okay?
Um, oh, you heard my baby cry.
Yeah.
He's down there. Shout out to his daughter. He's been held down by the kid. But I
That's
am going.
literally
Listen,
what
listen,
happened. Hmm?
listen. You hold it down for like 2 seconds. I'm going to go be dad real
Oh
fast.
no, go ahead because I was starting to read the comments. So Mimi, okay, first of all, I had a feeling that you had your last name from like a grandma or something because that's not like a common younger girl name. And it's classic, so it's like it works. But I know you go by both. But I knew he didn't know because, like you say, he's been gone for a month and a half. So I always gotta keep him hip because you got to keep the brother hip. Um, yes, Nessa, boom, more people, boom, out of nowhere. We're about to move into another segment in our episode. Thank you guys so much for coming in and stepping for the live because it's huge. This is so huge for us as a brand, so huge us as a show. and individually. We're trying something out new. We were going live when we did do lives in the evening time, but since we both have some free time during the day, we were like, let's just handle it. I was over this world when I came out of my mama. I was even 3 weeks late. Mimi, Mimi came through the world like this, arms crossed. It's just like, I'm here again. Why my spirit back here? Or it never came, and this the first time, and it's like, so I'm in the ghetto, huh? Yes, Nessa, the women outnumber the men. I say this all the time. I'm gonna say it today on Society and Pop Culture 101. With a simple fact, I have not said it. There was a sausage party going on in the CCN. Huge sausage party. Nessa, my Nessa Rose came to me like a beautiful little angel. And I'm just like, one day it's gonna be even more women. And now look at us. We deep out here, okay? Have enjoy PT Nessa girl. Yes, middle fingers up. Yes. Cause this world is ghetto. This is the ghetto. First of all, as humans, we should understand how ghetto this earth is because we went from the sun destroying Mercury and Venus, and we just sitting on this rock, and Earth is just like, I guess we won't get destroyed next.
I hope the Earth is not going to get at least not while we're doing the show. Although we got random volcanoes popping up, or something I read. I wouldn't quite call them random, but you know. All right. Sorry about dipping out like that. Okay, we were in the middle of talking about all the
The
celebrities that we
next
lost.
person, the next person, the next celebrity that we lost this week.
I was born. So after
Yes, yes, yes,
after
yes.
Ozzy passed, I know for a lot of people, Ozzy was like huge in their lives.
Mhm,
I can't say he was like huge in mine.
mhm,
You know, I I mess with Crazy Train, but after Crazy Train, I don't really know a lot of the music
mhm.
from them. But I do remember the show, the reality TV show
There it
back in the
is.
day,
There it is. The
and
Osbournes.
yeah, the Osbournes, and I knew enough about him to get invested in his family, and he seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, in the show, he did seem like a cool guy. Like at least we knew that he was a good father, a
Yeah,
decent father, but and a husband. He definitely loved
yeah,
his wife,
yeah.
and
And like
she
ninety
loved
percent of that,
him.
oh yeah, 90% of that show, I couldn't tell you what he was saying most of the time. Thank God for subtitles, so thank God,
He
because
did
man,
have a really thick accent. You're right. Shout out to
man, what?
him. Shout out to him.
Oh yeah, you know what's okay? Not to bring this up, but I'm going to. I heard I was on the internets. Oh yeah, Iron Man. I forgot about Iron Man. You're right. Two songs. Mimi said Iron Man. I forgot Iron Man existed. Thank you.
I ain't
Thank
gonna
you.
hold y'all. I'm gonna have to listen to the songs because I feel like his music is not music that I just know right off the bat. And I like rock music, which is crazy. I never got into his type of rock music.
Yeah, it was a little harsh. It was a little hard for me. A little too in some cases. It's not my type of music.
Hmm,
So
hmm.
I'm not saying this is a conspiracy theory or anything, but
Oh hell.
you do know we like a good conspiracy theory, but this is not that. This is more on the religious side of things. I was strolling through, I want to say YouTube, and because of the type of life Ozzy lived, I guess someone was asking this guy. He's like a preacher. They was asking him whether or not Ozzy, are you okay? They
I
were
know where this is
asking.
going, and I was
They
like
were.
mid sip, and I
I'm
almost started
sorry.
laughing.
They were asking whether or not Ozzy is going to heaven or going to hell. And I thought it was interesting, especially being in this and I can't I don't have an answer for that at all. But in the intersectionality of pop culture and how we love a good movie, a good show, and then there's the religious side of things. I think it's a pretty valid question to wonder. I do not think we should judge him and say where he is going, but
Right.
I think that
Right.
I don't think there's a flag on the play for asking whether or not you know
It's
is he
not a
going to
flag on
heaven
the
or hell.
play.
No,
Honestly,
no,
I feel like more people should be asked that question, but that's neither here nor there.
yeah,
But
but I
Ozzy,
do like the
I'm so
answer.
sorry for laughing because
I mean, he did bite a head off of a
exactly,
bat.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is like one of the most extreme cases of no. That's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Because my man was out here just
He was
doing
doing some
stuff.
stuff. He was doing
You
some
know, he was
stuff.
just out here doing stuff. I
Yes,
can't.
he was doing some stuff. Didn't he have a hard time with drugs too at one point in time?
I think so, man. That's a
So
demon that a lot of people can't kick
so
though.
shout out, honestly, shout out to his body for keeping up until 76 because when you doing that hard stuff, like 76 is a stretch, you know?
Yeah, yeah. But
Dang.
I feel bad for
Ozzy
that
did
bat.
bite,
That
he
bat. It
did
was
bite,
just
he did.
the bat was just flying by, man. He just Anyway,
And it just
so
that just popped up this meme, either a meme or something pop up talking about some y'all know that bat waiting in hell for Ozzy. God forgive me.
not. First of all, why y'all don't even know where that bat went when he died?
You don't
He
even
may
know where
have.
the bat went. Like, what if the
Yeah, I
bat
don't
was
know.
a good citizen? Like,
Yeah, yeah, he might have been waiting at the pearly gates. Oh,
hello.
was our rest in peace, Ozzy though, man. That was
Rest in
a
peace,
very
Ozzy.
interesting man right there for sure.
Definitely
And
condolences to his family with that because
absolutely, absolutely.
losing.
We said threes, and just before we jumped into this recording, I guess breaking news. We lost Hulk Hogan. What's up, Trail? What's going on? Another CCM
Hey,
brother.
hey,
But
hey,
yeah,
Trail.
we just lost Hulk Hogan. So, what are your thoughts on that? Because once I saw it, I was like, oh,
I am not going to lie. It is still a bit shocking because anytime anybody passes away, it's a bit shocking. But I do not care about this death at all. Um, I cannot be empathetic to a person that was an open racist. I just can't. He was on some predatory mess. I can't. Somebody already said, and like you said, it just was breaking news before we started. It was
ma'am,
just breaking news.
Miss Jones, go back to Ozzy or Malcolm, Miss Jones. So no. Let's talk about it. I think I think this is like this one time where since we already talking about religion and all, on a personal note, for
Mhm.
me, it's like a person passed away. And for that, I can be heartbroken. I can even be forgiven and all that. But at the same time, I don't want to do the whole rest in peace post and
Nah,
lie
that's
and act
dead.
like this is like
That's
a
not
person
happening.
that had love for us or love for anybody other than the people that he had love for. He was not a nice dude to everybody. So
Someone just said, someone just said, God forgive me, and we live. Somebody said, already said it. They was like, God, when we asked for the racist, predatory, bigot, we was talking about the other one. Lord.
see, this is why you're the firecracker of the show. I'll tell you.
Yes, I don't wish of course, John. No one wishes the death, and honestly, condolences to his family because that's still part of his family, you know. A
Absolutely.
group of people are really damaged right now off of his death. But me personally, like I'm gonna enjoy that steak in a few minutes.
So yeah, I just kind of like my eternal feelings about it is like death happens,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't have a personal connection to Hogan like a lot of people did. I mean, I did when I was younger, but then after finding out the person that he was,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So this is good.
But
Yes,
wasn't he
it's
sick?
shocking. I
Didn't
didn't
he just
expect
get?
him to go so soon.
Didn't he get real sick recently? Didn't news break like last summer maybe that he was real
Yeah,
sick?
he was having some issues. I think a couple of weeks ago they were saying that he was having issues talking, and
Oh, okay.
he had got out of the hospital. They had wheeled his hospital into the bed. They were trying to keep it all very hush hush, but I guess now none of that matters at this point. All that stuff was in the past. It was not like it was going to be like a whole rumor thing, like is he or is he not?
Oh, I'm
And
glad it did not. That did. I hate when that happens with a celebrity.
yeah, yeah.
I hate that so much. So
But Hogan has a lot of visible, I say visible sins for lack of a better word. You know, back in the day when he was had the restaurant, and then he said you couldn't come in if you got do rags and longies, and the usual shtick. All of these are um racial dog whistles to blackness, and he
yeah.
had a lot of that within his companies, firing certain allegedly firing certain people
Mm-hmm.
because of he didn't like the way they looked in his commercials, or
Mm-hmm.
whether he was saying the N word, or the videos and stuff that was out back in the day of him saying the N word. But Hogan is a very controversial figure. His last appearance, now on the internet, everybody's like, "Oh, you're gonna eat the word since y'all booed him the way y'all did." Personally,
We booed him in Netflix, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, that's what I thought. That was this year. That
yeah,
was this year.
yeah,
Wow. Wow. That was this year. Wow. Damn, man.
yeah. So it is what it is. Like rest in peace, man. I will never say anything negative. It's just I got nothing. Like it's you know
I have nothing, nothing, nothing.
really.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's
I
what I
will
was
say his
saying.
daughter was like she really did seem like, well, she does like a nice young lady for real. Man,
Yeah.
honestly, it's still kind of shocking. I thought he was gonna be stubborn enough to stay here forever. Like I was suspecting Ric Flair level of I ain't leaving this place.
Deuces, ooses. Oh my God. Why I say that? Why did I say that?
What's
Oh
happening?
my God. Hey, Greg.
But yeah, let's move on because the
Yeah.
last thing we got to talk about in our last little few minutes of this broadcast today is the thing that will not go away for the Trump administration. That is the Epstein files. I'm sorry, I know I keep saying we don't talk about politics, but that's not a true
That is
statement.
not true. That is
We
far
do
from the
talk
truth.
about politics.
Try not to. We try our
We
best
try not
not
to.
to talk about the
But
politics.
over the
But
coming weeks, it's kind of been hard to avoid.
mhm.
And y'all know I like politics on a personal level. So this
Huge
is like
fan.
this Epstein situation is like my Super Bowl right now. That makes sense. Like I am watching this stuff happen. I am critiquing mentally, like, ooh, that was a bad play. Maybe they shouldn't have said that. Maybe they should have put this out. Ooh, I wouldn't have said that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Exactly.
we are watching President Trump hit all his greatest um distractions. I mean, and he pulling back old plays like the Rosie O'Donnell beef and the Barack Obama beef, and like
Mhm.
none of it is working. Like this
Mhm.
has been like the coolest thing to watch. I know it's a serious situation.
You a mess, man.
I know, but
It's the fact because they keep on trying to make it seem as though, these files do not exist. Um, was it true that the FBI was like, "Yeah, it doesn't exist." So if none of this actually happened, why is just Lane in jail?
which is why she was hitting that appeal, because she was like, if it's not real, then I need to be up out of here.
Exactly. So
So
then
yes,
she
it
can
is true.
sue the US government.
It,
Like,
it opens up, yeah, and this is why this is so interesting to me, because everything you do always has like a bigger outcome on the back end, which is why you have to be so careful. And which why when politicians lie, they have a specific way they lie. They don't exactly
mhm,
tell you a 100% lie. It's like a roundabout lie. Like,
mhm.
yeah, you see the pencil, but they won't say, yeah, this is a pencil. They'll say, well, this is a number two. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just, they'll tell
Exactly.
you what you see, but they'll make it seem like you're not seeing what you're seeing, so they can have
Exactly. They want
lack
you
of
to make your own.
plausibility.
Exactly. They want you to make your own perception over it so they could just
Yes,
run wild with whatever their truth is. It's a little, it's, I mean, history shows the second way, but at the same time, it's like, it's stressful. It's kind of stressful because at this point, for sure know Donald Trump is in there. Like,
and
at
that is
this
what is
point.
baffling to me. Like every play he's made has been to basically say, yeah, he's in there, because now we're all thinking he's in there. Like everything he's done at this point feels like he's covering for something.
And then the whole releasing Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. What's up with that?
Another good play. So President Trump definitely in the past said he will release the Martin Luther King files. He said he will release the files on JFK, and it was and the Epstein files, of course. But then all of a sudden those things never happened the way they were supposed to. They a few months ago they did this whole, here's the Epstein files, or like the Epstein list, and they brought the social media influencers in, and they were parading around these folders, and they was all excited. But then after the photo op was over and they got home into their followers and they started going through it, they realized that it was already the same stuff that was released to the public already. Like they already knew this information. So
Mm,
it's all about optics, and it's all about how you spin and control the media. If you spin
distraction
and
on
control the
distraction.
media, yeah. If you spin and control the media, you basically win whatever war you're trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
yeah.
wild, young.
And this past time, it was he's releasing the MLK files. One second.
It looks like we are back.
Yo, listen. In my mind, I was like, this is gonna be a breeze.
We've been doing pretty good. We've been doing great.
Hey, what I tell you, my kid has been like perfect all morning. Like he's just been chilling. Everything's been amazing in his mind. He been playing. He's been kicking and cooing all day. I leave for 1 hour. He's like, "Where's my dad?"
Where's Daddy?
Yeah.
Daddy, Daddy.
Okay, what was we talking about? The Trump.
Oh no.
Let's go into the comments. Well, I should be in politics. I'm good at roundabout line.
That's pretty much all you gotta do, Mimi. You
Yeah.
gotta know like 20 quote unquote big words and know how to roundabout lie. And after
Unfortunately,
that,
that is pretty. Yeah. So there's a reason. Um.
the last thing we was talking about was the distraction on distraction and
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're
how
right.
this is actually working out in Trump's favor for now.
I don't know. So everything has been a distraction for sure. Like all the stuff that he's released, all the stuff that he's been saying, even some of the conflicts that we're having around the world. I think all of these are distractions. Now, the dangerous part of distractions in politics is they are distractions with real life consequences. I think is okay to say. So while I know we all have those arguments of don't pay attention to that over there, but you kind of have to pay attention to the conflicts because there are people that's not getting aid because of the US AID isn't a thing. So these people, civilian people that has nothing to do with the conflict, are not getting food and water and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
these these distractions, so to speak, have very serious consequences. And to be real, it would just be easier to release the Epstein files at this point. But then I know this whole judge thing happened where it was, I think, an Obama appointed judge, and they said they can't release the files or something of that on that line.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then now there's a whole legal debate about whether or not they can release those files that jumbles up the conversation even more.
Mm-hmm.
And the mainstream media is like, release the files. The independent media is like, release the files. We're like, release the files. A lot of the MAGA people are angry right now because they're not releasing the files. And the more and more they hold this up, and all the plays he's made is just making him look way more guilty.
Mm-hmm.
So, implications and real world implications aside, this is going to be one of the biggest and most interesting chapters in a social studies book and a government book in the future
Facts.
that I will buy a textbook in like 10, 15 years to see exactly how they talk about President Trump and his dealings with the Epstein files.
Mm-hmm. If they're even mentioned in the textbooks, because we got to see how this is going to play out.
Also, recently here, I think Epstein's ex-girlfriend came out on CNN and a few other outlets, saying, she a story that she's repeated to people and did a polygraph for, and she's basically saying that one day, um, he Epstein took her to President Trump's, I think it's Trump Towers, wherever he had his offices at the time. And I think she's a model, and she went up there, and President Trump, then Donald Trump, was just like grabbing and touching all on her, having just a regular conversation. And when her and Epstein went back outside, he got upset at her and was like, "Why did you let him do that?" So in her mind, she was like, all the stuff that they do together, all the stuff that they did together was just like this big game where they can see who can control who, or maybe it was about, from her words, I'm paraphrasing here. It was like he wanted to see if she would stop Donald in that moment, because she was known for being like the no, you can't do that to me, in like her photos and on her jobs and stuff, like when men go over the line. So he was trying to, it felt like
Don't piss
he
me
was
off.
saying,
I didn't know.
yeah,
I didn't know this happened.
yeah, but this,
And you said this
I
is
don't
a
know.
repeated story at that. So
Yeah, it's a lot of these out here, man. And also, we got to wrap it up, but also it's just been a lot of
wrap it up.
old footage and videos and pictures and stuff that have returned to, you know what I'm saying, to the light that's been released prior, that everybody's looking, some of the stuff people are looking at in a different way, especially since he said he didn't know Epstein, which also makes it look worse because he
He
didn't know.
said, oh, he did say he didn't know Epstein, but
Yeah.
there was endless proof that they were really good friends. Even in one of them documentaries of Jeffrey, they were talking about how Donald and Jeffrey were really good friends. Like,
I think his brother, Epstein's brother, came out and said the same thing. Everybody has the
that's
same
it.
story except for the administration.
Of course, of course. He was impeached twice already.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and it's not even okay. So it's not even helping that Congress, the House closed. Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, shut down the House so they wouldn't bring up the vote to try to get the files
See what I'm
again.
saying?
Like, it's,
It's such a shady and crooked country, bruh.
I still think they.
I love my country because I love my people, and it is a beautiful country, scenery wise. But like, bruh, what are y'all doing? And y'all
I don't
doing it
know,
right in our face, bro. Like,
but
mm,
I think this is
God
how
bless.
good a thing is. If you repeat something enough, it becomes reality. But this is the first time we're seeing this, and it's not working,
Mm-hmm.
especially from him. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I find all this quite fascinating.
And is.
Anyway, do you have anything else to add before we break away?
Not today. I already said thank you to everybody that was on the live stream when you were on your break. So I don't have anything else. I do appreciate us finally coming back, and I can't wait until we come back again.
Yeah, I can't wait. What do you mean come back again? We're not.
Like we won't be back 2 weeks from today, guys. 2 weeks from
Yeah,
today.
every 2 weeks we're gonna go live around the same time. So
Mm-hmm.
around 12 Central, we'll be
Mm-hmm.
going live every 2 weeks on Thursday.
Not you checking the day.
Oh, it's been
I know.
it's
I
been
know.
it's been a few. It's been a wild day today. Apparently,
I know. It
it's been a
has.
wild month.
It has. As 2025 is definitely going down for the record books. I promise you.
It definitely is. So okay, this is random before we break away. What do you think is going to happen with the Epstein files? You think they're going to get released and it's going to be some big revelation and then something is going to
I
shift, or you
don't
think?
know what's going to happen, honestly, BK. I feel like, honestly, deep down on inside, I think they're going to try to make it go away as much as possible. Like, deep down. If it does get exposed, see you. Thank you,
Thanks for
Mimi.
popping through. Thanks for subscribing.
Thank you, Mimi. Um, I don't think that it's ever going to come to light. And if it does, it's one of those things that's going to come to light in 2050.
When it doesn't matter as much anymore. It just
Hmm.
be like one of those.
Like
Yeah, it
half of the
happened back in the day.
people, 80% of the people are probably going to be passed on by then or super old. So it's like, that's when it'll come to light. That's what I really truly feel on the inside.
Hmm. You know, since we did the whole Diddy prediction thing, I think I jump in on this one. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of agree with you. I don't know, man.
It's
It feels
hard.
like, yeah, it feels like it shouldn't come out for some reason. Like it should, but what I mean is it just feels like something is really blocking this one.
Because it's going to reveal a bigger bad.
Are we ready for that?
We're not.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We're not. We're not. I promise you, we are not. The way that the climate of this society, nah, not one
Touche.
bit.
Touche. But anyway, we got to run, you guys. It was a great episode. Sorry for all the breaks. We're getting used to lives with, and I'm getting used to lives with kids in the background. So this is going to be a challenge that I'm going to figure out. I promise you guys. But I have been the BK Spades.
I am
Nope,
instructor.
stop.
Oh,
I have been instructor BK Spades. What am I doing?
I'm
I am
instructor
instructor
Novocaine.
BK Spades.
Uh, Say it one more.
I am
Say
instructor.
it. Say it one more time, because I was already ready.
I have been instructor BK Spades.
I'm instructor Novocaine.
Thank y'all for coming through. We'll see you guys in another couple of weeks. Take it easy.